Hello, Don, Tom, Cassidy, and Wendy. It's Joe Marcoux. I'm with the team from Pedigo Boca Raton. Guys, wave hello to the team over at Pedigo Corporate. Be totally enthusiastic, guys. They're watching this as if we're there live. So, hey, listen, we've been on these Zoom calls now. This is our 6th Zoom call. Gave a little bit of extra bonus time to this crew because they are incredibly enthusiastic. They're on their way to a boat show later this week. And it's just been a riot. I'm going to go around the room and just ask, starting with you, Kyle, how was the training and what was your favorite part?
You know, the training was really good. We got a lot of benefit out of it, which was really nice, especially with handling customers' objections and all that. My favorite part about it was actually probably right in the morning we went through and, you know, everyone says something good that happened to them this week.
Which we didn't do today. So we're going to finish off this call after we do this recording. We're going to finish that off with that. That's great. Thanks for reminding me, Kyle. That's
absolutely
great.
Oh, we definitely continue to keep that going and keep that
absolutely
positive.
Celebrate all wins. I'm going to finish with Grego, so I'm going to come back to you, Grego. Andre, you're the new guy. You're the FNG. I'll let you figure out what that means. So, so as the new guy, how was this was your first day of training on Zoom with me. How did it go today?
It was very informative. My high points from it was basically having my flaws pointed at to know how I can fine tune that to be better and to improve and incorporate the things that they have been teaching me as well as what we went over today. So it was good to be able to see where I can improve. That's and great. To be able to do it as a group instead of, you know, being told, hey, here's where you need to improve. All right. See you in about a week.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Andre, I think you're going to do, I expect great things from you, my friend. I really appreciate you playing full on today. It was absolutely awesome. And, you know, what I love about this team is that this team's got great experience among them. A couple of guys that have done, you know, customer service from different areas, one in the airline industry, one in the diamond and jewelry business, which is Jerry. You've been in retail sales for over 35 years. You've had a very successful jewelry business north of where you are now. How did the training go for you, sir?
Well, it went really, really well because I think the core of the training addresses the key roadblock to any successful sales organization, and that's objections. How to deal with objections, or the perception of rejection, when in reality, you're not being rejected. In essence, we are learning how to handle the word no. You know, we are paid to hear the word no and to turn those no's into yeses, which essentially is a myriad, a plethora of objections, and how to turn that around to the customers, to our way of thinking. So through friendly persuasion, that's the biggest lesson I learned in this particular training, is bringing the customer around to your way of thinking through friendly persuasion. And I think that's been the core of it. Also, I also think that with a few more weeks, Joe, we can have you trained properly. I really do.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you know, and I appreciate that, Jerry, because I'll tell you what, I mean, I've had people tell me, you know, so when you get to a certain level, when does the training end? And you know the answer to that, Jerry. Exactly. It doesn't. It never ends.
We are a work in progress from the minute we're born until we no longer do this anymore.
That's it. Well, I as you guys know, and you love the objections, you know, in the SOS dojo, once you reach black belt level, that's when your training really begins. And that's the important part. There's no way, and in the years that I've been doing this, I've still got I find out that, you know what, I've got more to learn. And this is what's great. So Grego, we'll finish with you. With your airline background and customer service background, having to take care of all these hundreds of, well, now I'm sure thousands and thousands of people that you've flown all over the world. How has this experience of sales training been to translate into this new service business that you're in?
Well, I think that what I've gained from this is the objections, overcoming those, and that transition and engaging in a conversation with the customer. I can say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you're a new store, if you are an older store, I think you can benefit greatly from Joe's insights into sales, et cetera. I know, for example, that we've had many people come up to us and approach us in the store saying that it was one of the most incredible experiences that they've ever had, and that they were excited about being a Pedego customer on the basis of some of the techniques that you've taught us. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Well, you know what, Grego, what I love about you guys is that you've made it very clear. You want to be very conversational in your approach. What we've done over the last several calls is, you know, we've been able to work a foundation that you guys are already starting to, you know, sharpen the sword on and tweak and make it your own. And that's what's great. And so would you agree that, you know, you got a lot of value out of this, guys? Thumbs up. Outstanding. Love it. Well, listen, on behalf of the team from Pedego Boca Raton, you know what, Don, Tom, Cassidy, Wendy, we really appreciate you guys and really appreciate the support that you give all the Pedego dealers. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
Bye now.